Okay. So we have already read the dialogue between Kunle and Tunji. And it was just asking, where are you going tomorrow? Níbo ni ò ń lọ lọ́la? Níbo ni ò ń lọ lọ́la? And he said, mo ń lọ sí ilé ìkàwé, because that, nítorí pé, and so on and so forth. In one of the papers I gave you, I already explained, it delights me. And I can find it. It delights me. Me, it delights me. Me, it delights me. Me, láti lọ sí ilé oúnjẹ. It delights me to go to the restaurant. Me, láti bá ẹ lọ. It delights me to go with you. So that's what you have in that dialogue. Now, pronunciations and tones. Because you asked me, do we roll our R's? Yes, we do. Ara is body. Ara. And now, the thunder or lightning is ah. And the there is what you do when you see, you suddenly hear the thunder and the ra, ara, ara. What is it? Do, mi, ra. It's thunder. It's your reaction. If you've ever been home at night and the thunder, sometimes it's like it's going to uproot the house. It's ara, do, mi. Now, the mud, anybody who plays in the mud will know what I'm going to say. The mud is re, do. You see, this is mud, ere. And we use it to play. Àwọn lórí ọmọdé fẹ́ràn láti fi, this fi is used, fẹ́ràn, middle, láti fi ẹrẹ̀, redo, ṣeré. Little children love to use mud to play. Ṣeré. Okay. Now, ẹ̀rí is testimonial. So your certificate, for instance, is a book that testifies you have studied. So ẹ̀rí You see this ri here is something we have seen. We have seen you in school, and we can testify that you have come to school. So we give you a certificate. So we have ìwé ẹ̀rí, ìwé. This is what you will get after your studies here. Ìwé ẹ̀rí, ẹ̀rí is testimony. Ìwé ẹ̀rí is certificate. It testifies that anytime you get a test, you get a certificate. It is saying that they have seen you do such and such. Though they will now go one step ahead to say, we have seen you do it well or not well. That's what certificates are about. Now, you know the Jehovah witnesses. They testify for Jehovah, and they are called ẹlẹ́rìí. You see, ẹ̀rí, ẹlẹ́rìí, Jehovah. Ẹlẹ́rìí. Ẹlẹ́rìí is somebody, owner of testimony for Jehovah. What are these ones? Jehovah witnesses. Can you really be a witness to something you haven't seen? And you have never heard? Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Kọ́lé, I know you drink. Have you ever seen me drink? Did I ever tell you? So re is important in witnessing, and it is important in testimony. Ìwé-ẹ̀rí is certificate. Ẹlẹ́rìí Jehovah is Jehovah witness, the witness for Jehovah. So that's ẹ̀rí. Now, play. This is the verb to play. Play on its own is simply eré, remi. Remi is play. All right. When you call it, why can't we use shere and for it? No. This one starts with a vowel, and this one starts with a consonant. So this is a verb. Is oroishe is a doing word. When I say go and play, I am playing, I'm doing something. Okay. So kini o ṣe ní ọjọ́ àìkú kẹ́yìn mo ṣeré pẹ̀lú àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi. I played with my friends. Okay. Now I can ask, irú eré wo ni ẹ ṣe? Which type of play did you play? And then we can go. So we're looking at play here. Eré, and at the end of it, eré. If you can do a and then re, you don't feel bad at the end of any play, even when you lose a game. So that is eré. Now the and is era. Ra means in Yoruba to crawl. Page 133. Era. Ra is to buy, but ra is to crawl. Era is insect. Why? Because they crawl. Era. Okay. Now, iri, dodo, the dew. You know, early morning, if you're walking on the grass, that water that wets your leg is called dew, morning dew. Iri. And then we all know ori as head. Oro, we have been working with, it's the word oro. And then you have ora. Ora is fat. Ora. How do I say somebody who has fat? How would I say? Ora is fat. How do I say somebody who has fat?
Olora.
Olora. Yes. Olora.
What is Sonra?
That's fat. That's the size.
Mm-hmm.
This one is the fat you have in meat or you have in chicken. Yes. This one, all right, good. That's a good question you asked me. Now, what of Sora? Sora starts with a consonant, which makes it a verb. Ora here is a noun, is a thing. You see it, and people have it in their body, or olora. Olora. Now I can have meat, fatty meat, ẹran, olora. The meat, ẹran is meat. Olora is one that has fat in it. It's a good question you ask, maintain it. Because ora is fat. Remember that this is a noun. And to be fat is sanra. They are the same, but one is that. This one is that fat, fatty meat. Do you like fatty meat? Most people don't. Okay, so that's fat. Okay, so that's ora. And now, hurt. Hurt. Uru. Uru. It's a noun. Uru remi. You can see uru. Hurt. It's noun. But when you want to say that I'm hurting, you would say that I am eating hurt. I'm eating it. So it's je uru. Je uru is the verb form of to hurt. But Oro on its own is hurt. Nko fẹ́ràn oro rárá. Ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀rẹ́ mi ń joro is even from ọ̀rọ̀. Because ọ̀rọ̀, word, by its nature, it comes down like that. And you know what? Once you have spoken the word, it will be there forever. Do you agree with me? Mm-hmm. You can't say anything right now and say, oh, I take it back. Never. It is already there. That I take it back is already there. But you can't say something and take it back. So oro is heard. Look at word. Look at it. It has all the whistles. Oro. That's that. Oro. And then do. This is word. It means word. It also means discourse. Oro. Oro, on the other hand, is hurt. I don't know anybody in life who was born with a hurt and died with a hurt. No respite at all. Now, by the nature of hurt, where is the toadmark pointing to? It will go away. What I cannot assure you, April, is when it will go away. But all hurts will go away eventually. What is hurt? Again, oro is hurt. Oh, wait. You said it. Okay. Oro is hurt. Oro. And it's different from word or discourse. Word has this, once you have said it, once it drops out of your mouth, you can't erase word. All right, if you write it and you erase it, it's still there. If you come into this class, look, somebody wrote something here. They're trying to, yeah, okay. What is this one here? Look, we can still, there are people, if we shine something, Okpo is here, or Pupo, you can see it, it's still there. All right, so what am I going to, how am I going to work with it? On one side of your head, remember that herd has no subdots, but it is flying. Word has those two shackles because once you say it, that's it. So they always say, watch your mouth. Okay. Oro. And then kindness, ore. All these words, they're always tasking your mind to see, how can I remember them? I have told stories of two, this one and this one. This one says that it has subdots and it's complete. It rolls out of your mouth, rolls out, ro, rolls out, oro. This is oro. Oro. Can you hear what I'm hearing? Oro makes you roll. If you know people who have hurt, they'll be rolling on the floor. Oro, roll. It doesn't have a subdot. They just keep rolling. Ah! I saw one lady just now. She said, I just went for surgery. She didn't want to talk. She said, I just came back from surgery and I'm hurting. And I was looking at her, she was walking. I couldn't see it. You can't see hurt. But all that was in her heart, she was listening to music, was for it to fly away. And I'm sure once she gets home, she's going to be rolling on her bed. Oro, roll. But oro. Oro. Okay. What GMT2022 is asking you to do is to put tone marks. And this is your practice. For me, any student who's been in my class, you can almost do this tone marks for these particular words without thinking about it. Husband, if you know them, they never want to be marked, but they want to go everywhere. So that is oko, rere. The one about the hole, you would see the handle and it's at the beginning, oko, remi, and then the sword, / oko. It has its own format. If you can't hear the sound, you at least can know the story. Calabash, and then the vehicle. Remember 1, 2, 3. 1, oko. 2, oko furufu. 3, oko oju omi. 3B, oko oju irin. Oko, the gear is inside the car. Don't put it outside. If you put it outside this way, no. It is oko, redo. Now, Igba is calabash and it's remi because everybody carries it, Igba. And then time. What it has with what time and words have together is that they just keep going. Since I was born, time has never stopped for 1 second. You would never believe. All my life, not 1 second has time stopped. It just keeps going, like that. I don't know. Some people say that time goes so fast when you're having fun. It's a lie. Or they say when you're bored, time doesn't have time for you. It doesn't care who you are. It just keeps back. So time is Igba. Igba odrode nikan. Igba. Igba. Okay. Garden egg. Igba. Because you have to open your mouth to eat it. Igba, garden egg. That green garden egg. Igba. And then, you know, Igba is very knife. You can see the knife is at the beginning of it. You don't hold the other end. So obe is this, dore, obe. And stew, obe. Look, obe, re. This is where the thing goes in the hole there, obe. That roundish thing, that's your plate. Obe, redo. Obe. Okay. If you look at page 134, try and test yourself to see, is there any word in 134? Page 134. Is there any word in page 134 that you have not encountered? So everything I have said at the beginning of the week, look at the picture on page 136. Open to page 136. 35, that's it. Look at everything I have talked about. You see the tone mark on keke? You can see the frame. You can see the two top doors. Keke, boss. Now, if you have ile, and I think they must have scratched it off there. In your textbook, you would see ile. Ile is not, just don't pay attention to it. The plane is oko. Ufurufu. Ufurufu is a cloud. Alupupu. You mount this, goom. Keke, goom. All the others, war, because they have doors. War. War, boss, war, oko. War, oko, ujuomi. We have gone through page 137 about the guy who went to Bono Bay to carry and all of that. The verb to carry is the same thing as the verb to live, L-I-V-E, same. But the context of it will tell you which is which. Okay. Dele ń sọ̀rọ̀, Dele is speaking. Nípa ìrìn àjò. Òun, he. Because they're going to use ati, they could not use ordinary pronoun. Òun àti ẹbí rẹ̀ lọ sí ìlú Nigeria. So this report is about a trip Dele took. So Dele took a trip. And let me tell you before you read it. On that page, on page 137, it is only the voice of the mother you will hear when it comes to decision-making of which mode of transport, or when you know. It is the mother that you will hear. As soon as you turn the page, and it has to do with money, you start to hear the voice of a father. And he tells them, you can't ride bicycle in Nigeria on the road, but people do. But I have brought you all the way from America. I don't have insurance in America, in Nigeria. If you ride your bicycle and you get accident, I can't pay. But he didn't tell them that. He just said, don't ride it because there is danger on the way. It's a lie. I know what it was. Don't ride it on the road. If they hit you, I'm in trouble. So this is what we'll be reading. Quickly, there are most of the words I have dealt with. Ní oṣù tí ó kọjá, last month. Èmi is emphatic pronoun because there's going to be àti. Èmi àti ẹbí mi, my family and I, lọ sí ìlú Nàìjíríà. Kàkàkí, all that kàkàkí is one expression. We can't break it into any pieces. It just means instead. Kàkàkí, àwọ̀, you see, wọ̀, ọkọ̀ òfurufú. Mama mi sọ pé, so is in your textbook. What's the name of your textbook? Let us speak. So in English has three meanings: tell, say, or speak. Or when you call it, how do I know which one fits? So could be either tell, say, or speak. Sokpe said that. When you did that follows a verb is always pe, verb plus that is equal to pe. Then when is that T? It is always when there is a noun. The that follows a noun is T. The that follows a verb is pe, sokpe, ripe, mokpe. Know that. Okay. So the verb, the that follows a verb is pe. Kàkàkí àwọ̀ ọkọ̀ òfurufú. Mama mi sọ pé, my mom said that. A gbọ́dọ̀ wọ ọkọ̀ ojú omi. You see the voice of the mother. The mother says, we must enter a ship. Kí ló dé? Why? Nítorí pé màmá mi kò fẹ́ràn láti wọ ọkọ̀ òfurufú rárá. She has phobia for the plane. So she doesn't like it at all. She doesn't want us to. So instead, you see, the mother is in charge. She decided the mode of transport. Ní tèmi, of my own, as far as I'm concerned, n kò fẹ́ràn ọkọ̀ ojú omi. I don't like ships. Nítorí pé, because that, wọn kò lè sáré púpọ̀. Sáré is different from ṣeré. One is sáré, and it means to run. And it is true, ships cannot run fast. So we're now getting to the man. You've not heard the father's voice at all. We're now going to hear the father's voice. Ní ìlú Nàìjíríà, bàbá mi kò jẹ́ kí, would not let us, kò jẹ́ kí a gun alùpùpù. He did not let us ride the motorcycle. Bàbá mi kò jẹ́ kí a gun alùpùpù. boo, boo. Really, boo, boo. Really, dodo. Alupupu. Really, dodo. Alupupu. Wọ́n sọ pé this, he said that the one there is honorific. Wọ́n sọ pé motto, that is vehicles. Man. So the verb for today is kọlù, to collide, verb. Kọlù, redo. They collide, they hit people. I like the father, you know, as you scare children. But the real truth is, what if they have an accident and they're coming from America to Nigeria? The insurance will be too expensive. So he scared them. But you know, like they say, you don't take privilege from a child, you should give them something else as well. Ale, we can. Gun keke ni agbolewa. We can ride the bike in our compound. That's safe. Ṣùgbọ́n a kò lè gun, ride it ní ojú títì, on the road. Now, the biba, bí a bá fẹ́ lọ sí ọjà, if you want to go to the market, a lè wọ taxi, meaning taxi, tàbí bọ́ọ̀sì, or a bus. Ṣùgbọ́n a kò lè gun kẹ̀kẹ́ tàbí alùpùpù lọ sí ọjà. You see how clever the man is? You can't ride the bicycle. You can ride it in the compound, agbole, but you cannot ride it to the market. Mo gba nǹkan tí bàbá mi sọ. I accepted what my dad said. So let me show you again. To believe is ba. Bo, do me. This ba means to accept. Here, and accept is to believe. Ba is to accept. Mo gba nǹkan tí bàbá mi sọ. I accepted what my dad said. Why not? He's calling the shots. N kò rò pé alùpùpù dára púpọ̀. I don't think motorcycles are good. Are good. It depends on who you are. But if you ask me, motorcycles are the easiest way to die. Your head is exposed. Man, I don't even want to talk about it, because I have a colleague here whose son and girlfriend died on a motorbike in this case. So let us see, how do Yoruba people relate to motorbikes? Motorbike is not something that we like at all. And we always say that anybody who rides a motorbike has gone to buy death. You have used your money to go and purchase death. Olowo, owo is money. The one who has money, olowo fi owo ra iku. In the last class, we were dealing with how to use opolopo and upo. Look at it here. Opolopo, àwọn Yorùbá kò fẹ́ràn alùpùpù rárá. Rárá means not at all, at all. Nítorí pé, because that. Wọ́n ní èrò, fine. So èrò is opinion. Opinion. They have an opinion, and you have yours too. I don't know what you think about motorbikes. Oh, very college, it's not dangerous. Just wear a helmet and wear, no, please, thank you. Go away with all those things. I know it is dangerous. I've seen it. Okay. So, aero is taught. But 2 or 3 classes ago, we looked at the passenger vehicle, Oko, Akero, Akoero, Akero, This aero passengers. This one is opinion. A car does not park passengers. It parks, and a car does not park opinion. It will park passengers. This is the same spelling, the same tone mark, ero. But we always qualify this by saying ero oko. But this one, the thought of the heart, ero oko. This is ero oko. This is ero oko. Oko is heart. And on Monday, you're going to be hearing that song. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in our heart, we do believe, Bagbo, that verb plus that. So this is the Yoruba version of it. Our, we. Why are we doing emphatic? It is not every American. It is just the black race. Our, we. Our yobori. Bori means to overcome, to be victorious. It's a verb. Awa yobori. Third time. Awa yobori. Oni. Toko. Toko. La fi gbagbo. Pe. Awa yobori. No, ni. The song says someday. Yoruba people say today. Today, we will overcome. So that is what you find. It says, Moni eru. Eru oko is the thought of your heart, the opinion of your heart. Eru oko is passenger. So the context will let you see it. Monero, they have opinion that ewu is danger. Pupo wa fun eni ti o ngun alupupu. That there is a lot of danger for the person who is riding a motorbike. Yes, they're exposed. Okay. The last sentence, the last bottle. Àwọn Yorùbá máa ń pe, they have a nickname for alupupu. Page 138, that little box. Àwọn Yorùbá, meaning Yoruba people, máa ń pe, they usually call alupupu ní olówó fi owó ra ikú. A person with money has used his money to buy death. Ikú is death. Ìtumọ̀ èyí, you see, we're meeting èyí again, this. The meaning of this is èyí ni pé ẹni tí ó ra alùpùpù ra ikú. He who buys the motorbike buys death. It's like buying death. You're exposing yourself to death easily. Okay. Ripley, that's my class for today. There's no class on Monday. Please find everywhere possible. Every piece of paper that I've given you throughout the week, print them out, do them, scan them, and send to me. And we shall be fine. Okay. Please, Isheshishe 131, you can look for on page 134. You can look for Isheshishe on page 131. 131.
Okay.
Yes.
For this one?
No, for your next one, for the one on Monday. There's Isheshishe on Monday. There's no class on Monday, but there's Isheshishe. Lano, Muwa, Oko.
So I have to do two?
Yes.
Okay.
Wasi, Kilasi. Abole, Lori, Eshua, very good. Dabobo means to protect. Ó wọ ọkọ̀ lọ sí ọjà. Very good, you got it. Gbàgbọ́, now you know gbàgbọ́. Okay, good. It's a verb. Àpò mi wà. No. Lórí tábìlì, you're correct. Abẹ́ is under. That's
Wait,
a,
so how do you say the one that I missed one?
which one? You put C there. Wà sí lórí.
Yeah, I thought like you say wasi, like for low.
That is come to. Wá sí is come to. But is on top is wà. Ní orí. But you can say wà lórí. Yeah. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fẹ́ràn láti kàwé. Very good. Mo ti jẹun púpọ̀. Very good. Okay. Okay. All right. Good. All right. That is my class. Maybe I'll see you. Okay, we'll do. Good. Thanks. All right. Stop recording.